Hey family, I decided that I've already started doing some workout videos, but I wanted to formally introduce myself. So, hi, my name is Sweetney, and welcome to my channel, Losing the Fluff, where we use walking workouts to lose weight. Yeah, lose the fluff, hence the name. A little bit about myself. I'm a mom of 3 kids. I have bigs and I have little. I have a little. So my oldest is actually an adult and my youngest is 7. Yes. I'm a housewife. I've been married for 5 years. We've been together, oh man, coming 2025, 11 years. And so I have been struggling with my weight since I was a teenager. Yeah. I really didn't, and I'll be honest, in the beginning, I didn't feel like I had a problem with my weight. But my mom, she was always very small. And so when I started to gain weight, that was the beginning of these weird diets. And I'll be honest, when these things started happening, my mom, she didn't mean to, right? But I feel like when that started to happen in my life, I didn't really love myself because she said some things that wasn't the best, but in her mind, she was saying what she thought she needed to get me on track to losing weight. And she would use some of my older cousins who were heavier, and she said, "You don't want to be like them, do you? You hang around them all the time, and now you eat the bad things that they eat." And this is true. I was eating all the good stuff they was eating. It was delicious. And on the flip side, my mom, she didn't know how to cook. So, life growing up as a kid, every meal was an experiment. And I'm serious. I love you, mommy. But that was my life. And so, as an adult, I weighed 200 pounds for a while. And then I mostly just hit like 220, and that was like most of my weight. I fluctuated between 225 to 235, and when I got pregnant, my highest weight was 267 pounds. And so, but whenever I would lose, I would have my kids, I would go back to like the 230. And so I just thought, I learned to embrace and love myself at those weights because, as I said, when I was a teenager, I didn't really have self-esteem because I was being put on all these diets, and the rest of my family, like there would be days they would eat like pizza and chicken and give me soup. And I'm 14 years old, like, what is going on? Like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I have a slice of pizza, And I didn't understand, I didn't understand that I started blowing up. And, well, I did. But I'll be honest. I was like around 150 when I started getting put on diets. And I didn't think I was fat. I might have been fat to my mom. Because my mom, when she was younger, until she had kids, she only weighed 98 pounds. And then I remember thinking as like a 4 or 5, 6-year-old kid that my mom was fat because she would have my brother and I sit on each of her foot and she'd be attempting to do sit-ups. And the things that she would say to herself, she would say she was fat. And so my brother and I would run around the house laughing, saying, "She fat." She wasn't fat, y'all. She wore a size 5. But to her, she was fat because in comparison to the size 5, she weighed 98 pounds, and where she was a size 0, and that was where she had been comfortable at. So fast forward to now. So this is 2024 still. This is actually December 31st, the last day of the year. And earlier this year, I was so fortunate to go with my family, my entire family, and mom. We went to Mexico for a whole month, and it was great. I'm not gonna lie, it was great. And I ate a lot of pasta and I ate a lot of fish because when I was in Mexico, I was a Presbyterian, just a person who eats seafood, don't eat meat. And so the problem was not Mexico. I'm gonna be honest. When I came back to America, I gained a lot of weight in the course of a month that I felt it. Like I felt it in every way. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta pull out my scale. And so in May, I pulled out the scale and I was 256 pounds. And I was like, oh shoot, we gotta get this off. So I started going to the gym, started taking my bigs because my daughter was weighing like I was weighing. But my kids are taller than me, so weights is differently on people. I'm just 5'4", and so my kids are like 5'10". They're tall, and my little one, he like already comes up here. I'm like the shortest person in this house, besides him. And in 3 years, I'm going to be the shortest person in this house. I've always known these things. I accept it. I love it. I love being fun sized. It is what it is. However, 256, I was like, no. Because I bought all this cute stuff in Mexico and I couldn't even wear it. And I actually had the liberty to go on quite a couple trips this year. So it's been a very blessed year for me. I'm just very thankful. But, however, I started gaining weight. And so I saw myself being more fit on these trips, and there's some things that I had bought that I couldn't wear, so I had to go, buy more clothes. And I didn't really want to buy those more clothes, right? Because I when I lose weight, I'm like, I'm going to keep this off. Okay, so fast forward to now. So from May all the way to beginning of December, well, hold on. I stopped going to the gym at sometime this summer. Stopped going to the gym, right? And I wasn't working out. However, I was trying to be more moderate about what I eat. But, okay, my current model, not my current model, up until December was, if I mess up today, tomorrow is a new day and a new opportunity for me to try again. But that began being an excuse every time I kept on messing up, but I kept messing up. Back to back to back. And so the model just wasn't working anymore, right? I had to be honest. So I had got on the scale beginning of this month. And I was like, 235. And I was like, okay, sweet, let's bring it down. So I went from 235 to 228. I didn't really try a little bit. I wasn't doing no walking workouts. I started learning a little bit about keto again because I had to, I've done a lot of stuff. And I adapted a few things that I liked from it into my current eating style, which is protein, right? Because I'm Presbyterian, but I'm not really anymore. What's this? I just said this is just the 31st. I think I ate clams this month. That was it, once. So I don't necessarily consider myself a Presbyterian anymore. But I just wanted some protein and I like clams. So I realized that as a Presbyterian, I probably didn't put enough protein in my everyday eating. And so I was like, you know what? We're going to try to eat 1 to 3 eggs every day. Because protein is protein and we need protein, right? So that's what I started doing for myself. And I ended up at 228. And I was like, okay. I was like, I need to hold myself accountable so I can, go the distance. This is, my biggest problem. This is my biggest problem. I start things and I don't finish them. I know this about myself. And it's not necessarily because I don't want to finish it, but I'm always thinking about something. My mind is constantly working. So I jump around. And so this is why I tell you in my videos, you are my accountability partner, because the fact that I have to get up, I have to make these videos, that is me holding myself accountable and showing up. I want to be consistent. I feel like I've been being consistent so far, and I plan to continue being consistent into 2025. This is the one thing that I want to change in my life. I want to be more disciplined and being consistent in the things that I start. This is the first step. So I started this channel. It's kind of like a vlog, so it doesn't look like these other channels. I'm not a fitness coach. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a nutritionist. I am simply a person who has had like over 30 years of being on different ends of the spectrum. The lowest that I've gotten was like 209 pounds. And I'm going to tell you something honestly. I realized that I was scared to go under 200 pounds. This is why, and I've pre-made videos, so some of the stuff I talk about you might not have seen yet, but you'll see it coming out in some of my discussions. Yeah, so on my channel, I plan to work out at least 3 times out of the week and dedicate one day for discussions, just to talk with y'all about all kinds of things, but mostly things that's going to help us be successful. Because once again, this is my channel. It's also like a vlog for me, but it's also vlog to you. Because I thought to myself, as I'm on this journey, I could just record these videos and keep them for myself, but I was looking for like a heavyset girl to work out with. I found like one girl. Most videos, the people have already lost the weight, and then they tell you how they lost the weight. They don't like take you in the trenches with them. So I said, I'm gonna do the hard part. I'm just gonna be very transparent because I feel this is what's gonna help me be successful. So that's what I've been doing. And so since mid-December, what I've been doing is I eat 1 to 3 eggs a day. I just eat omelets every day. Most of the times I eat either a veggie burger, a veggie steakhouse burger, a black bean burger where I'll crush my own black beans and I'll make the burger. But so when I first started doing this, I just used like 1 piece of bread. But I'm really, really working to like cut out carbs because I feel like going back to the keto stuff, the carbs douse me. Sweets, okay, rice, pasta, sweets, cakes, pastries, all the things I talk about in the highly palatable foods video that's going to come out in a couple weeks. That was me. That is not me, but that was me. I was that person that I love bread. I love croissants. I love danishes. I like donuts. I enjoy these things. I enjoy delicious food. And it shows. But I said, we're going to cut all that stuff out. Some people can eat that stuff, right? It doesn't affect them. Some people, they take 1 nibble, they gain 10 pounds. That's me. I'm the person that takes a nibble when I'm on the scale the next day, like, oh my God, I gained 10 pounds. That'd be me. So I said, you know what? We're going to have to cut that stuff for a while because this year coming up, starting 2025, I'm claiming it. I'm claiming it as I'm going to be the most healthiest version of myself I've ever been. And I'm just so excited for this, y'all. I'm really, really excited. Now, I can't go hard in my workouts. Y'all see what I do. You're going to see, I sprained my foot. I sprained my foot. Probably after recording my first. Now, I'll say I had recorded about 3 or 4 videos and deleted them all before I decided I'm gonna keep this and upload this. I was nervous, but after I did that, probably after the first video that I kept, I ended up spraining my foot. So you will see a couple of my videos. I'm gonna end up in a boot, but then now I just don't wear the boot, and I'm still not 100%. So I just do what I can do. And I tell you always to modify your workouts when you're working out with me because I know that I have my own physical ailments. I have arthritis in both of my knees. When I sprained my foot, I also found out I have something called heel spurs. And so it feels like Charlie horses in the arch of my ankle sometimes. It hurts so bad. But now I'm just happy that I know these things so that I can move properly for myself to be successful. So this is why, I do walking workouts, and it works. It works for me. And so I decided that I'm going to do walking workouts coupled with me eating, like, either I eat two individual egg omelets that got one egg, or I'll just eat one egg with two omelets. Very rarely do I get to three. But if I'm eating like boiled eggs, yeah, I'm going to eat three. And right now I got salad, so I've been enjoying salad. But then my two egg omelet, I put all kind of veggies in there, from spinach to peppers, onions, mushrooms. I put cheese in it. And yeah. So because I do all that, I don't put cheese on my veggie burgers. I just don't. I put onions and peppers inside of them, yeah, because nothing wrong with the veggies, y'all. I love those veggies. And so that's just it. That's what I eat right now in the day. And it's the holiday season. I have not eaten no sweets. I got a house full. I'm so proud of myself. But I really think that has to do with the 3 ballerina tea, because when you start to cleanse your body out, you don't have the cravings as much for junk food. So hold on. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna pause the video so I can go get it, show you. Okay, I'm back. And this is 3 ballerinas tea. I know when you show things on the camera, it's backwards. But this is 3 ballerinas tea, herbal tea, as you see, and it's for men and women, and it's a system cleanser. Don't drink this tea if you're about to go to work. You're going to have the guts. You're going to be pooping. So drink this tea when you have time to be at home. Drink this tea when you come home for work or whatever you have to do and you're not going back out. Don't drink this more than 2 weeks in a row. I say don't drink it more than 1 week in a row. Don't drink this on an empty stomach. Don't do it. Your stomach is going to cramp up really badly. And you're going to be going to the bathroom, yeah. But your stomach is going to hurt like heck. Don't do it. But yes. So, I was drinking 3 ballerinas tea, and now oh my goodness, y'all. These kids have cupcakes, cookies, cheesecake, and I've eaten nothing. Nothing. I'm so excited for this. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the temptation, it kind of is there sometimes. Like, oh, let me just eat one cookie. But this is what I know about myself. Once my body gets the taste of the sweets, I'm gonna want more and more and more and more. So, no, I've been holding fast, and I'm so proud of myself. Because since I started working out, doing these walking workouts, holding myself accountable, I went from 228 to now 216. I'm really excited for this. I'm excited for this journey. And I'm excited to get to 200. I'm excited to get under 200. And I know that while you see me working on these physical attributes, there are also some mental traits that I have to work on too, right? And so I talk about some of this stuff in different discussions, things that can trigger a person mentally, and you could be held back from weight loss. And so, like I said, like the lowest I had got was 209. And I was all fine and dandy until I had got on the scale, right? When I saw I was 209, something clicked in my brain. And then I went and I had like purged on a bunch of junk. And I had gained like 10 pounds in like 2 days. And then I was happy. I wasn't like mentally happy, but there was a part of me that was happy. And I realized that part of me held and holds weight because of a childhood trauma that, although I feel like I have been over it, maybe I wasn't as over it as I thought I was, because I felt like when I got bigger, nobody could hurt me. And so when I got on the scale and I was 209, that was like the first thing that popped in my mind, family. And I was like, what the heck? And so I'm being honest about that for myself. I'm working on it. Because, right, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and there's nobody that's I'm an adult. There's nobody who can do those things to me that happened to me when I was a kid and I couldn't help myself, right? So, And being almost 50 years old, still dealing with that type of stuff, like scars, mental scars, they run deep. A lot of people don't understand when you're looking at a person in front of you that's overweight. There's a lot of things that contributed to that. Some things you can see, some things you cannot see. So don't be so judgmental, right? Now, why did I make this channel? I just told you. I'm trying to hold myself accountable, y'all. 2025 is my year. I have already claimed it. Let's go. Yeah. By June, in these videos, when I sit down to have this discussion, I am going to be so happy to tell you on December 31st, I told you I was 216 pounds, and now here it is, June, blah, 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 and I weigh this weight. That's 6 months from now. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see all of our progress. I really am. And so, like I said, on this channel, like at least 3 days out of the week, I plan on like pushing out 4 videos. I ain't gonna do it every day. Not yet. I might. But I'm just getting started, and I'm just trying to see what I feel comfortable doing. Right now, I feel like 4 videos is good, with 3 being workout videos and 1 with me sitting down having discussions. And I know some people might be saying, how could you sit down and have discussions that's going to help somebody lose weight when you didn't lose weight? The flip side of what I said is the mental stuff. The mental stuff is those things that popped up that helped hold me back. But I'm being very transparent on this journey. And that's why I know I'm going to be successful this time. Because I'm not just being transparent with myself. I'm being transparent with the world right now. This is who I am. I'm changing and transforming into being the most healthiest version of myself. And I'm just really, really excited. And so, like, in total, this year, because this is the last day of the year, my highest weight was 256 pounds. And now I'm 216. So, y'all, this whole year, I lost 40 pounds. So I'm happy. And my next goal is to get to 200. And then my next goal after that is to get to 170. And then once I get to 170 and I see what I look like and I feel what I look like, I might be done. That's another 44 pounds, which means I'll be in, what, a total of 84 pounds. So I'm really, really excited for this, y'all. And what I'm going to look like at the end of the road. This has been a long time since I've been that small. It's like teenage years, like 30 plus years. So I'm definitely here for it. I'm glad you're here for it, for real. And I'm just over here looking at these notes that I wrote. Tell me in the comments, what kind of discussions would you like to have? I know I might be repetitive in some of my walking workouts, but I got mommy brain. So I don't always remember the names of the workouts that I'll be trying to do. So I just would prefer if you follow along. You could put in the comments what the name of some of the workouts is. If I don't say them, feel free. I welcome nothing but positivity on this channel. I'm here to be uplifting. I'm here to be motivating, not just to myself. But I decided I was going to do this for me, and I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to do this for us. So I'm showing up every day. I am being my own accountability partner. I'm being your accountability partner. I'm showing up. So come on and show up with me. Giving up on yourself is never an option. And that's one thing. Through all these years, I've been doing different fads. I've been doing different things. But what I never really did, I never really gave up on myself. I had moments where I stopped, right? I've had moments where I've been discouraged. Who has not? But I never gave up. And now, this is the biggest way that I feel I could show up for myself. This is the biggest challenge of my life. And I have taken it head on. And I'm just really excited. I'm really excited to be here. I'm really excited for you, family. I'm excited to hear what y'all have to say in the comments. And I hope that you're here because you're ready to lose your fluff. It's your time. It's my time. It's our time. And together, we're going to do this thing. If you've lost weight this month, put it down below. Let's celebrate one another. You know, I feel like in today's day and age, it's just too many people that's ready to tear you down, be an internet troll, say the most worst hurtful things to a person that they would never say to a person's face. I'm not that person. I can't be no internet troll. Because I could be that person in real life, in your face, telling you exactly how I feel, and I won't care. What you gonna do? Buck up? Okay, try it. I don't have time for that, though. You know what? So, if you over here trying to troll, bye. This channel is only for people who want to win. And that know that the winning circle is just around that corner. And we're going there. In my mind, I'm going there. And y'all is right behind me. And we taking these steps, one after the next, headed towards the finish line. I'm going to end the video here. I just wanted to really introduce myself, tell you who I am, why I'm on this journey, why you see me in that boot, which I do tell you, I found out I sprained my foot, and then I found out I have heel spurs, and so, along with me having arthritis in my knees, I'm just working to be the better version of myself, the best version of myself. Now, I'll tell you this. My doctor had told me some time ago, when I say some time ago, oh God, over 10 years ago, that with arthritis, if I just lose 5 pounds, that I'm going to feel the relief of the weight being lifted off my knees. And I'm not going to lie. I started feeling like that every time I go to the doctor, like if I got a cough, she said, I need to lose weight. If I sneeze, she said, I need to lose weight. I said, dang, everything that's going on with me, you tell me that I just need to lose weight. So I stopped going to the doctor. I said, man, this lady's crazy. Now, I say, you know what? She wasn't crazy, y'all. I just was in denial. I wasn't ready to hear what she had to say. But now, I know that she was right. Because as I have lost weight, my arthritis feels so much better. My knees feel so much better. And so this is why I'm doing this. Because I want to look just as good as when I was young, and now I'm getting older. I don't want to be an older person that looks old. I'm 46. And I love it. Because most people can't guess my age. They don't know how old I am. And I like it. And I want to be that. Like one time, okay, I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave. I met a woman when I was at work. And my job used to be a voting site for elections. And so she came in with her granddaughter to vote. And we were having a bake sale. She said, well, I'll buy something if you can guess my age. And I just looked at her really good, me and the teens that was working. And I thought she was like in her 40s. That lady said she was 74 years old. My mouth hit the floor. Her skin was flawless. She looked like me, like how I look right now. But I was in my 30s when I met this woman. And I was just like, I want to be like you when I grow up. Like, right? Who doesn't want to be 70 looking 30? This woman looked great. And then she just said how she took really good care of herself when she was young so that when she got old, she could look just as good as she was when she was young as she was when she's old. So I don't know who that woman was. But if you remember having that conversation with me, that never left me. It stuck with me forever. I still want to be like you. That's why I'm here, because I want to look good when I'm 70, just as good as I look now. And so I'm here to be that. You're here to be that. So thank you for joining me. I'm Sweetney. I call myself sweet. Other people call me sweet. They call me sweets. This is my channel, Losing the Fluff, where I use walking workouts to lose weight. So, till next time, thanks for stopping by.